And welcome to the Black and Gold Report here on OaklandHockey.org. We're joined. I'm Patrick Smiatacz here. And first of all, Patrick, can you tell us how you're enjoying your time at Oakland so far?
Oh, it's been a blast. Coming together with a lot of the guys on the team and becoming a bond, more of a family, and enjoying every minute of it.
And then expectations for what you've thought going into what you've seen so far. How has that been?
My expectations, obviously is to win games and do anything that my team needs me to do in order for that to happen.
Now, you have 3 points so far on the season. How do you think you've played out there, and is there a lot more that we can expect to see from you coming up?
I definitely, haven't started off as well as I want to. But hopefully things will start turning around and go more my way. Hopefully get the first goal soon and, go from there.
How has the video session so far this season with Coach Backus and Coach Shuffler helped you out on the ice?
It's helped me out a ton. It's to show us what we need to improve on and what mistakes we make, and so we can go out there and not make those mistakes.
Looking at the upcoming schedule here, there's a couple of big games here against Eastern Michigan this weekend, and then Minot State. Unfortunately, the team had the one slip-up down in Florida, but what's your feeling going in, and what did you guys learn after that loss in Florida?
Going into these next couple games, we definitely know that every team's out there to beat us. We're up there in the country right now, standing-wise, and every game we have to bring it because we know that that team wants to beat us. Down in Florida, we did have that one, loss, and it's just taught us that, every game we can't just go in there thinking that we're going to get the win, and we have to give it 100% in battle, and hopefully we can learn from that and go down the road.
So far, which one of the guys would you say has been the most instrumental to you in kind of helping you out and guiding you along? I know it's still early, but what kind of a feel do you have with that?
Starting off, I want to say forward Frank Madiak. I played in Toledo juniors, and he played there before coming to Oakland, and he's really taken me by his side and taught me a lot of things so far this season.
And speaking of that, playing with Frank, that's one of the interesting things that, we look around and we're interested to see how people found out about the program. So how did you find out about the program? Was it through Frank in any way?
I didn't know Frank until this past year, but I knew about Oakland hockey when I first started playing juniors. I always tried to make a game once a year, and I was definitely interested when I went to the camp, and we just went from there. I love being an Oakland Grizzly.
Now, one thing too is that you were able to put up some points down in juniors, and what has been the biggest difference from playing juniors to playing here at the ACHA level?
The biggest difference to me is that it's a lot more physical. When I played juniors, it was physical. Don't get me wrong, but you're getting hit every time you touch the puck in this level, and that's something that just comes over time, and you got to get used to it, and hopefully things work in your favor and get some points this season.
And then one thing too is that I know that there are some people that are kind of, I don't want to say shocked, but kind of in a way shocked with the pace and how fast things are, and also how serious things are taken here at Oakland. Is that something that kind of took you by surprise a little bit, or something that you were preparing for?
Actually, I was prepared for that. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to go to Oakland, is because they take it so seriously here. And you want to go to a program that focuses on winning and trying to win that national championship, and that's something at Oakland that it's a part of the life and is expected here.
And continuing so far, what have you learned early on from Coach Backus that maybe you didn't know going in, and that's helped your game already so far? Things that he has told you or pointed out on the bench.
Just the little things, making the smart plays, dumping it in, and being able to retrieve the puck, not just throwing it behind the net. And then in juniors, actually, I played center, and now I'm playing wing this year. And so he's teaching me everything, a winger has to do in the defensive zone, and it's just the little things that helps every player out.
Now, speaking of that, what's kind of obviously, I think everyone knows what the differences are there, but what are some of those differences there that are taking you a little more time to get used to moving from center to the wing?
Just, just being on the boards, ready for the breakout pass, getting down low and, not running around like a center would, being, down low, helping the defenseman out, but staying back and watching the weak side defenseman, making sure he's not going down, and just the little things like that.
Now, I know that one thing that, especially in the past few years, that, the different players on the team have been preaching about is that it's the Oakland hockey family, it's a brotherhood. I know that's already been preached to you, and you already feel like you're already a part of the brotherhood, a part of the family, and then how quickly did that take for you to feel that way?
Can you repeat that last part?
Oh, and how long did it take you to kind of feel that way in terms of fitting in with the brotherhood, the family, and things like that?
Relatively, it didn't take that long. The vets that are at Oakland, really brought us rookies into the family, and didn't hesitate. We had some times together, and just being, especially the trip to Florida was a big connection that we made down there.
Yeah, and then for you, I know you probably want to get a little more playing time out there. What are some of the things that this week and then in the upcoming weeks you're going to be concentrating in on practice to earn a little more time out there?
Just trying my best in practice. You really got to give 100% because every player is fighting for a spot. And, I'm not out there, I'm not on one of the top scoring lines, but I'm out there on a line that we shut the other team's first line down. And that's something that I take to heart and try my best at.
And then, speaking of that, talk about your line mates and how you've adjusted.
Well, I played with Mike Baker down in juniors last year, so me and him have a little chemistry. But playing with Captain Brian Baker, we have a lot of chemistry so far, and we're only going to get better each and every game. And hopefully, I'd like to start putting the puck in the net a little bit more.
And is there anybody that you're kind of looking to out on the ice that if the opportunity ever presented itself, that you could say that will be a lot of fun to play with them? Not that, you obviously like playing with both of the Bakers, but just kind of thinking in the back of your mind a bit.
A little bit. It'd be nice to play on one of those lines that are scoring every game, like Billy Ballard line or with Anthony Coles and Kaliza. That's a line, obviously, that you shoot for.
Yeah.
But all you can do is try your best and try to get there.
And then, final question here for you: when we're looking around, seeing everybody out there, and it's pretty fun and exciting. And I say this every week to watch you guys. How fun and exciting is it to actually be out there?
Oh, it's great, especially being at home when you got other students and families in the stands cheering you on, and we have a pretty decent crowd, I'd say, and it's just fun playing for your school and being a student athlete and working your best to try to get the W and going forward, hopefully make a national title run.
All right, thank you very much, Patrick, joining us here on the Black and Gold Report, and we'll be talking with you more later in the season.
Thank you very much, Corey.